Already long lines here at Pearson Airport and other Canadian airports and border crossings are about to get a lot longer as thousands of border staff prepare for potential job action. This is putting at risk the smooth reopening of the border just days before Canada opens its doors to fully vaccinated Americans. The unions representing Canadian Border Service Agency workers are threatening nearly 9,000 members will work to rule if a deal isn't reached by 6 o'clock Friday morning. The possible job action is expected to slow traffic at major crossings to a trickle.
You just add little bits of time over and over and over again, and then eventually it stacks up into potentially hours of delays.
But the Prime Minister is hopeful it won't come to that.
There's mediation going on right now between the union and the federal government, the Treasury Board. We're hopeful we're going to be able to settle this at the bargaining table because the fact is, over the past number of years, we have resolved and renegotiated almost all the different public service agreements that we needed to do.
Union members have been without a contract for 3 years because the two sides have not been able to agree on better working conditions for staff due to what the union calls a toxic workplace culture. The union tells CityNews it is currently at the negotiating table with a mediator and they are prepared to work through the night. We truly hoped we wouldn't be forced to take strike action, but we've exhausted every other avenue to reach a fair contract with the government, reads a statement from the national president of the Public Service Alliance of Canada, adding the employers have been clear they aren't prepared to address critical workplace issues at CBSA at the bargaining table.
The union's concerned about salaries as well as other issues, and so the government negotiated salary increases with the RCMP recently, and rightfully, this union of border officers is now saying, what about us? It seems like both sides are digging in. I don't anticipate seeing an agreement reached before tomorrow, so definitely expect delays.
The work disruption would affect airports, land borders, commercial shipping ports, and postal facilities across the country. The union says it could have a dramatic impact on Canada's supply chain and the government's plan to welcome back visitors from the U.S. when the travel ban is finally eased on August 9th. The CBSA says in a statement it will respond quickly to any job action in order to maintain the safety and security of our border, ensure compliance with our laws, and keep the border open to legitimate travelers and goods. Now, 90% of border staff have been deemed essential, meaning they cannot stop their work. They can, however, significantly slow it down. Border officials say they will be doing their jobs, but only to the letter of the law, meaning they can ask you extra questions. They may want to check everything, whereas before, they might have just waved you through.